twin Siamese on their knees begging, please, can I give you a dick a squeeze? But can a nigga get his feet? Cause ain't shit for free in this.
Y'all bringing migrants in every day and giving them all kind of resources. And we ain't got nothing against the migrants, but we against those that prioritizes any other above the people who built this damn country brick by hypocritical bricks. Joe Biden, you can tell that black people are awful. And the first thing you do on your first day of office is sign in transgender bill. That's the first, and I'm not against you if you suffer sexual confusion. That's between you and the animal. I don't hate no one else. I became a psychologist to heal. There's no drugs in no child. So the drug companies wasn't making no money off ADD because no drug can make you sit there and listen to a whole bunch of lies about Thomas Jefferson and George Washington. So they put an H in it. And do you know right now today with the DSM-5, if you take your son to get diagnosed with ADHD, he will be diagnosed with ADHD even if he's not. I'm going to say it again. The code is written. The diagnostic criteria is written. Even if you're not hyper, you're still considered hyper. Because it's about drug money. There is no mental health in the black community. The only thing we got in the black community is economic exploitation.
All right, Panda Perspective. Today, man, we having a well-needed conversation, bro. What happened to the strong black man? What happened to black unity? What happened to black love? If you don't want to hear about this shit or you gon' racism this motherfucker to death, just go ahead and get off the video, bro. But shout out to the Black Poe. The Black Poe told me to watch Judas and the Black Messiah. Me personally, I used to not like watching black biopics, not racism, slavery and stuff like that because that shit used to trigger me. But now I know how to eternalize that triggerness. So I watched the movie. It's about Fred Hampton, if you don't know, and how he was infiltrated by the FBI. The shit that pissed me off was they used a nigga he was carjacking people, but he was using a badge, an FBI badge instead of, I don't even know if it was, I think it was an FBI badge. Yeah, FBI badge instead of a gun and stuff. So when he got arrested, they was like, why don't you just use a gun? And he was like, niggas is more afraid of a gun. No, niggas is more afraid of FBI badge than a gun. So the FBI agent asked him, he was like, how you feel about, he was like, "What? How did you feel when Dr. King got killed?" And he was like, I don't really care. This is a nigga, you know what I'm saying? This is a black person. A white person's asking a black person. And he like, I don't care. So he was like, you can either go do 5.5 years or you can help us take down Fred Hampton. This nigga was like, yeah, I'll do that. Fuck it, I don't want to go to jail. That's what pissed me off, bro. Because we have so much of that shit now where niggas will do some shit, get caught, and don't want to take responsibility, bro. Like, he got that man killed. And I don't give a fuck if you want to say Fred Hampton would have died anyways. You can't say that because it didn't happen. We have to go off of what it... I'm not a hypothetical person, nigga. We're going off of facts. Facts is, that man would have not got killed if that black man would have took his charge like a fucking man. Because the whole movie, because it kept getting worse and worse. And I'm like, nigga, if you would have just took your charge, bro, like, you ain't want to take responsibility for your actions, and that cost the whole fucking black community. If you don't want to look at it, then if you don't want to look at it like that, I don't give a fuck. But that's how I look at it. So where did the hatred come for us? Because the 60s and the 70s, and probably before then, showed like, dog, black people, I can't speak on the other people because I'm not them people. I can only speak on my own people because I am that. Black people, anytime we're faced with adversity, nigga, we exceed expectations. Every single time. So when people be like, man, I don't know if black people ever gonna get their shit together. Nigga, we will if we want to. Because what I see is motherfuckers don't see it. They look at where we're at right now like shit, we doing good, nigga. That's why every time we come with a Dr. Umar or Tariq Nasheed or these other people, niggas is like, man, nah, man, I ain't on that shit. First thing a nigga say about Dr. He a con artist. Where the school at? Dude, do you know how long it takes to build a school? That shit ain't no overnight situation. Then he didn't want to take money from white people. That's why nigga, the school still ain't here. That's because you ain't donated, nigga. What is you talking about? You can't speak on some shit unless you're partaking in it. So all that, if you gonna come over here talking about Dr. Umar ain't this and that, bro, just go. I don't give a fuck. I went and saw. That's what the clip was at the beginning of this video. Me going after working 10 hours and I stood on my feet for 2 hours after that to listen to that man speak. Cause what the fuck I look like saying black people need to get their shit together, and then we have somebody that can help us get our shit together, and I don't go and support that. I'm a realist, bro. I don't go off that fucking hypothetical shit. So why do we disrespect each other in public so freely? You niggas gave me flack for saying I love black women. This nigga crazy. You acting like black women don't do the same thing. Bro, it doesn't fucking matter. Dude, like I said, if you don't like black women, I'm gonna ask you, what's your relationship with your mother? What's your relationship with your grandmother? What's your relationship with your sisters and your cousins? Any black woman that's in your family, I'm gonna ask you that. Because I don't understand. Me personally, I'm not gonna talk down on you like white women, whatever the fuck, I don't care. But I'm telling you, from a nigga that was born and raised and still live in Texas, I've never had an attraction for white women. I've only slept with one white girl, and that was, a couple of years ago? And I only did it because, and I'm not using an excuse, but I only did it because all my friends, all the niggas I know, they were like, man, you need to get you a white girl, bro. You need to get your white girl. And I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and chastise you on something I ain't never done, so fuck it, I'll go do it. And there was no flack to her. It was just, it's not my shit. Like, I've never felt the way a black woman make me feel, bro. I've never felt that from any other race. And niggas that know me know I fuck with Mexicans and black women. Them are my two things. But I ain't never had the love of a Mexican girl feel the same as the love as a black woman, bro. Like, when a black woman wants you to fuck, nigga, like, to me, that's like a badge of honor. Like, damn, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might not look at it like that. I don't know. But that's just me. Like I said, this is a panda perspective. This is my perspective, bro. I'm not going to bash you, but we're not going to disrespect each other publicly. When you see me sit on here and talk about people, bro, I'm not chastising them. I'm showing you, hey, bro, like, this is what he did. We should try to do this different. This is what caused that, such and such and all that. And I had to sit on this video and I had to pray to speak about this because it was like, I don't want to, this is such a touchy subject and I know how sensitive motherfuckers is. You say one wrong thing, they'll discredit everything you say. So I didn't want to approach it like, I just want to make sure I cover my bases with this. I believe, me personally, I believe that black people, we can get to where we need to be, but it's gonna take discipline and it's gonna be uncomfortable. But us looking at our oppressor like, okay, we understand we lack financial funds, and I'm gonna touch on that in a second. We understand we lack financial funds. You give us our reparations, and that's gonna help us get to where we need to be. But if I'm the one oppressing you, why the fuck would you come and tell me that and expect me to give you what you asking when I'm the one that oppressed you? It's like, I'm starting to believe that a lot of black people have Stockholm syndrome because white men brought us over from another country, beat us and made us build this whole country, and then didn't pay us for it and threw it. And then he threw us out there. We figured it out and then came back and fucked us again. All that happens and people are still, black men and black women are still out here dating white women and white men. Just help me understand that. That's all I'm asking. Tell me you understand where we come from and where we're at, and tell me why you disregard all of that and tell me why you still fuck with them people. And if you want to say love, bro, just stop it there. If you gonna come at me and say, man, love ain't got no color, just go ahead and just stay over there, bro, because we're not gonna be able to have no dialogue. I feel like that's a cop-out. That's a fucking cop-out. Tell you like this. If I like Jordans, right? Jordans, I'm gonna use Jordans as people, right? No, okay, I like shoes. We'll use shoes as people. If I like Jordans, and they always releasing Jordans, and I'm like, man, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. Do I just, fuck it, I'm going to Adidas? Do I do that? Or do I wait for the one that I want? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Are you going to wait for the shoe that you want? Because you know that shoe is there. You've seen it. Are you going to wait for that shoe? Or are you going to be like, man, fuck it, I'm going to Reeboks. Fuck it, I'm going to Nike. I think Nike and Jordan, same thing, but you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. Just look at that analogy and then come back and talk to me. That's all I want you to do. Because I feel like we can't get better as a people until we start to love each other. And to love each other means we're going to lay down and start a family. That means we have to bring back the black family. That's what I'm trying to get. That's all I want y'all to understand, bro. I'm not trying to chastise you. None of that shit. I don't want to take that approach. Because I understand in a lot of my videos I might come off direct and shit like that. So I'm trying a different approach. This is how bad I want it, bro. This is how bad I want to go outside and see my brother and be like, what's up, fool? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know this, man. What's up, fool? How you doing, miss? You need help with your bags? And it sounds like I'm trying to get something out of it. Like, I just want to help my people. That's me, bro. And I'm willing to die on this ledge alone. If you notice, you listen to my music, you notice I'm not on the same shit everybody else is on. If you look at my videos, you notice I'm not on the same shit everybody else is on. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, when I watched the Cat Williams video, when that bitch had 50K, like, in 20 minutes, that's when I was watching it. I watched it way before it even hit 1 million. I watched it way before that, and I watched it twice. I just don't want to fall in that algorithm of, oh, talk about the hot topics, because it's like, if I can't take that topic and use it the way I need to use it, I'm not gonna speak on it. I just want to let y'all know that now. So I'm finna talk about Cat now, but I was just saying and this falls into the strength of the black man. Growing up, I remember seeing. So if you're new to the channel, I'm from Dallas. I was born in Carrollton, Texas. It's North Texas. Lived in Dallas, Irving, Oak Cliff. I think my dad said we stayed in West Dallas for a while. And then I moved to Mahale. Mahale's a country, you know, population was like, what, 10,000 people at the time? Maybe less than that growing up. I did 2nd grade and I graduated there. So that town, I'm kin to a lot of people. I feel I never got the love from my family and the people I was kin to off rip because I wasn't from there. Like, once I started wanting to rap and stuff, and the girls like me and shit, that's when niggas went, that's my kinfolk and all that weird ass shit. Shout out to my cousin Quay. Like, that nigga's been there. We been best friends since, I don't know, 3rd, 4th grade. Like, we still best friends to this day. Shout out to Project, you know what I'm saying? Them two dudes, them two black men, like, played a big part in my life and a lot of why I'm still here right now. So I say that to say I've had issues with other black men. Me personally, death isn't the first thing that comes to mind if I have a disagreement with my people. It's more of, okay, can we talk this out, or is the disrespect past that? If the disrespect is past talking it out, then I'd rather just go my way, you go your way. I say that to say, if you're new to the channel, I caught a charge at fuck it. I committed a crime at 17. I got charged when I was 18. In Texas, they can charge you as an adult at 17. I got indicted. I did the crime at 17. I got indicted when I was 18. And I say that because I feel like if I wasn't selling dope, then that charge wouldn't have been as big as it was. But I committed a crime with a Mexican and a white boy. These dudes, when we committed, I was 17. They were 16, so they still children. White boy wrote a statement on me which got me indicted on one charge, and then on the other charge, my nigga wrote a statement on that too, but it was somebody else. I don't want to get into that right now. I say that because when I go to court, I have a recruiter. In the midst of me committing that crime, between 17 and 18, I enlisted into the Marines, went to MEPS, had a recruiter, went to court. DA was like, nah. The recruiter was like, look, if you want money, we'll send you his money that he makes in boot camp, and then that's the end of that. Nah, we want him to go to jail. That was verbatim out of the DA's mouth. I say that to say the white boy that told on me never wants to go to the service, nothing. He ends up going to the Marines, they let him go. Me, hit me with a felony. Had to go get a lawyer, or two. I got two lawyers. The first lawyer got me deferred. The first lawyer was white. He got me deferred probation 6 months. That trickles into me. Some shit happened. I end up going on the run for 5 years. In the midst of that 5 years, I go to Arlington and get a black lawyer that's an ex-Marine. I turn myself in with the black lawyer. The black lawyer gets the felony down to a misdemeanor and gets me time served, so I'm good. I say that to say, the way I say that, so you understand when you sit here and try to tell me about white folks this, white folks that, you ain't experienced what I experienced, bro. You ain't. Them niggas hung me out the drop because that's a racist town. And if you think I'm lying, look up Groesbeck, Texas. That's a racist town, bro. Them niggas hung me to dry because they could. Because I'm a nigga. I just told you it was a white boy and a Mexican. Them niggas ain't got shit on their records. And one went to the service when I was actually trying to go to the service. My grandma's an ex-Marine. She used to work in the Pentagon. So if you think, oh, you was scared. No, my grandma's an ex-Marine. She used to do decoding in the Pentagon. So my family, and then I got a lot of cousins now that's in the Navy, Air Force, all that shit. So I come from that in my family. That's why I was going. So I say that to say that love and all that shit y'all got for white folks. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand. I'm trying to get y'all to tell me what y'all seeing that, because I have a different experience with them people. I seen it firsthand. Them niggas ain't see no young boy just made a mistake. They saw a nigga like, nah. And then my dad has a real long criminal history. My grandfather's locked up doing 66 years right now. So they look at it like, oh, he just from that. You know, they ain't looking at that. I got a job and I'm on the track team. It's finna go to state. I'm finna go to state, run the hurdles. I had great grades. They ain't looking at none of that. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, bro. Do you know what that feels like? Do you know what that feels like when you standing right there in front of that judge and everybody that you against is white and they looking at you like you ain't even fucking human? That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, bro. You just hate white folks, bro. Even if I did, nigga, I'm justified. You see what the fuck these people put me through, bro? These niggas, bro, when you have a warrant out for your arrest, if they don't catch you in a year, they add another fucking warrant. I had 5 warrants. 5 felony warrants, bro. And I was what? 23, 24? Something like that? When I turned myself in, like, I broke all that down so you can understand, bro. Being pulled over and I don't smoke weed. I don't smell like weed. These niggas pull me up. I smell weed. Get out the car. Handcuff you. Put you on the curb. I'm going through your car. You belittling me. Like, I don't know what world you niggas live in, bro. If everybody that knows me knows I'm real respectful. I believe in God. Like, I'm not and I don't give that off. So that's what I'm saying about the strong black man, bro. What Cat did was fucking phenomenal, and I appreciate him doing that. Because we have these other black men that sit here and say, oh, he did this. Well, who is he? Well, I can't say that, but what? Cat got up there and said exactly what the fuck it was. That's number one. Number two, what I think people are failing to realize, these niggas came on Shannon Sharp's platform first and discredited Cat. I've heard Kevin Hart talk about how Cat Williams has a drug habit, but I've never seen Cat Williams locked up for drugs or nothing like that. So you can't discredit somebody and then get mad when he comes in like, nigga, that shit ain't real that they talking about. So that's that. The strong black man, the Fred Hamptons, the Sam Cooks, the Jimi Hendrix, the Malcolm X, the Martin Luther Kings. Like, do you understand that these people, white people, FBI, CIA, whatever the fuck you want to call it, they made it their number one goal to make niggas comply and make niggas submit to them. And like I said, bro, I don't know where we went wrong at, like, disrespecting black women. Yo, like, so let me say this. A son usually looks for his mother in a woman. A daughter usually looks for her father in a man. So when you go to another race, maybe she has the characteristics of your mother. I don't know. But I'm going to be honest with you, bro. This is how I feel. I feel like if you want to be on that side and lay down and procreate with that side, then give us your black card. Because you don't get to have both worlds. No, I don't believe in that. I don't believe you got a white baby mama or you married to a white woman, but you still want to be with us niggas. Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. And niggas want to say, oh, that's hating. I don't care. I'm at the point I don't care. I don't care what a motherfucker think about me, my nigga. Not living in my reality. And there's a lot of people that feel exactly like I do. Number two, the shit you hear on the internet in real life, if you knew how incorrect that shit is, case in point, if I go to Dallas, you know how many black men I'm gonna see with black women? But if you get on the internet, or you get on social media or something, they'll tell you fucking, no, it's more black men dating white women than. And I'm not saying that's not true, but it's like when I go outside, it's not what I see. So I think people are just so stuck on the internet that they don't want to look at what life is showing them. Cause me personally, bro, that when I'm looking for a woman, I'm single. But when I'm looking for a woman, the first thing I'm looking at is if you black or not. Like, cause in my mind, it's like, you could be a beautiful white woman, bro, but like Naeem said, shout out to Naeem, a white woman that's a 10 is equal to a black woman that's a 6. Like, you can sit here and lie to yourself if you want to, but we all know the black woman is the most beautiful woman on this earth. We all know that. You can sit there and lie if you want to, but you're lying to yourself. Because if that wasn't the case, white men trying to get a black woman. And we don't gotta go into the submissive shit, because I already told you a bitch is gonna be submissive to who she wants to be submissive to. That has nothing to do with color. But I also want to say this too real quick. You niggas that keep saying, oh, my bitch needs to cook, clean, wash, and be ready to fuck whenever I want to. You better be a nigga that's holding shit down, and you better be a nigga that's somebody, bro. Because I don't know why y'all have this narrative thinking that just because you a man, she's supposed to do. No, fuck no. You know, we just went through generations of women having to have to raise kids on their own. So if you not coming with certain shit, you can't get mad if she don't want to be submissive to you. Like, you need to know yourself too. Quit lying. Like, you know yourself, nigga. You know you're not cut like that. So I just want to say that. I had to say that shit. But I say that to say, bro, we're not gonna get better until we take responsibility. Be like, look, man, we in a fucked up position. We don't want it to get no worse. What we need to do. I said the thing earlier about the financial thing, because if you look at what we spend our money on, we really have the money already to fix things if we want to. It's all about where our issue is. We need financial, I would say, I guess, financial responsibility. Is it financial responsibility? We just need to put our money in the right. Our disposable income needs to go in the right spots. That's what it is. And I got that from Dr. Umar. I was listening to Dr. Umar, and he broke down like what we spend our money on and shit. I was like, damn, if we spend money like that, we should just, the shit that we're buying that's frivolous, just put it into this. Like, to be honest with you, I feel like Dr. Umar's school should already be done, because, and I'm not saying on his behalf, I'm saying as black people, like, money shouldn't have been the issue at all. Like, because look at it, if he builds that school and that does good, then he can build schools all through America. So then all our kids can go to Umar school. We ain't got to go to public school where they teach us about white folks shit, but won't teach us about our own shit. Put a little paragraph in the history book, out of fucking 500-page history book, we only have a paragraph. And it's only one situation, Rosa Parks. What happened before Rosa Parks? Why don't you tell us that? Because if we don't get our shit together, bro, they're going to fuck around in 10 and 15 years, maybe faster than that. They're going to fuck around and say slavery didn't even fucking happen. And what we going to do? Protest? You wouldn't even be in that situation if we got our shit together now, and that's what I'm saying. So everybody want to talk about distractions other than the shit we need to be talking about. Like I said, these kids, bro, look at the men that these kids got to look up to, bro. Y'all niggas think Lil RT is funny. That shit's not funny. That's the fucking product of there not being a strong black man. You niggas want to talk about your environment. That's bullshit. Don't hit me with that. My environment, that's bullshit, nigga. I know plenty of niggas that grew up on sets, Crip sets, Blood sets, Vice Lord sets, and they don't bang. Them niggas is doctors and lawyers and shit. All that cop-out bullshit, man. Fuck that, man. Because if that's the case, I would be dead right now if I was a product of my environment. If I was a product of my environment, I've been crashed out, nigga. Shit, you think it ain't shit to go pick up the fucking Draco and light the whole hood up? It ain't shit to do that. So what are you saying? So that's what I'm saying, bro. Because we don't need another Lil RT. So since we don't need another Lil RT, we need to get our shit together. If that means we got to get with black women that got kids and help the kids out and shit, fuck it. I ain't helping no bitch that got kids. She should have. This ain't about you. This is about the black people. This is about our people, bro. I just said we're gonna have to do shit that's uncomfortable to get us out of this situation. That's one of them things. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me personally, because I feel the same way. I don't want to raise some kids that ain't mine, but I'll go over there and help some kids that ain't mine. That means you can go over there and help. You ain't gotta be fucking on her if you don't want to. Like I wouldn't. That's just like some little brother, big brother shit. I'm stopping by, make sure the kids is good, woo to woo. They got homework. Let me help them with their homework. The little things, bro. But you nigga, man, I just go fuck with a white woman. I really hope somebody backs me on this, but I don't care. I want to. I want people to back me on this, but if you don't, I don't care. Me personally, if you gonna do that, just stay over there, bro. Don't come back over here. Because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. It's gonna be Fred Hampton again. We gonna get our shit together, and then you gonna be so trying to get down with them white folks because you really want to be a white man. You gonna go over there and tell them what we got going on, and they gonna fuck it up again. And if that shit happen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I think the black community cannot. We can't face getting shut down again. Like if they try to shut us down again, that's it. It's gonna be a civil war. It's gonna be a civil war. I really believe that. If they try to shut us, say we do the Black Panthers again or something, they try to shut it down, it's gonna be it. I'm like, niggas like, fuck it, nigga. Y'all don't want to have shit, fuck it. We taking y'all lives then, fuck it. Y'all done took plenty of our lives. Shit, the scoreboard, they up, nigga. Y'all always want to talk about who up and shit. Them niggas up. So like I said, bro, to bring back the strong black man, we're gonna have to do shit that's uncomfortable. You gonna have to go in your neighborhood and talk to them kids. But that's not for everybody. If you don't come from that, don't try to go tell no child, cause they're not gonna hear it. Like I can talk to kids younger than me and shit, but they know me. They know like, oh shit, yeah. Oh my time finna run out. Fuck. Yeah, Phil used to sell dope and shit. He went to jail, so I know he talking about something he know. He went to school with my brother and shit, so I know he on what he on. But yeah, bro, it's crazy. 30 minutes and I still didn't get out what I needed. But I might go live in a second, I don't know. But black people, the time is now. It's time for a change. And I'm all for the change. Panda Perspective, man, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Now would you look at that? Now would you look